What it do? What is up, my BBossBaddies and my Bama fellas? It is your girl Bosana, and welcome BBossArmy. So, as you guys can tell by the title, I am gonna be talking about absolutely never, ever do this. If you are an alpha male, if you consider yourself a high value man, if you consider yourself whoever you identify yourself that to be, but at the highest category. All right. I'm done playing with my hair. I know that was so annoying, you guys, but this whole time I've been trying to get it right, and I could have did this intro like 5 more times. So you know how women be. Okay, I'm dead. So I'm just gonna tell you guys the number one thing, like jumping right into it. But I just want you guys to understand that there's so many different categories, such as you being on your purpose is not gonna be the same category as you guys chasing women or being about women, right? That's gonna be romance. That's gonna be your love categories, right? So if we have that and you guys are kind of taking women and getting involved in your business, being on your purpose, then you guys are not on the right track. Then you guys aren't truly on your purpose. You guys are actually not doing what you should be as that man that you feel like you are. Okay. And when I was listing Alpha and Sigma and all these type of guys out here, whoever you feel like you are, that's who you are to yourself. Once you know who you are, accept yourself. And that's all that matters. You don't have to be accepted by a woman. So before we get off topic, I want to go ahead and say to you guys, as I was saying, when you get women mixed up into your purpose, into the things that matter, you're no longer a high value man. Now I'm going to get to my point into that number one thing, but I just really need you guys to get this because it becomes a problem if you guys feel like it's the same thing. You being on your purpose and still being too focused, or having focus on women is still you being on your purpose. Now, yes, everybody's gonna have to deal with their balance differently, in a sense of you in some areas are gonna have to have more than another person or have less. So it doesn't matter. Every man is different. Back to how you identify yourself. Certain things you like, certain morals you're gonna have, certain expectations you're gonna have. So all in all, you as a man, you have to know for your own sake, for your own identification, so you don't have women trying to tell you you're a weak man, trying to tell you you're a simp, treating you like a simp, and you don't know who to be, who to act, and you don't know who you are. So now into the good part, the reason why most of you guys click. The number one thing that you can never ever do, if you feel like you're a man that you're at your best right now, or maybe you're getting close to that. And when I say best, let's say you're doing better than before. You don't have to be doing better than the guy that you know she wants. You don't have to be doing better than, hey, all these other guys that she keeps going back to. Who cares about her? Once again, you're doing this for you. Do you want that for yourself? You know for yourself what's best, because you know you. You're not a simp. You're not a weak man. You don't tolerate that. So moving forward, moving on, just to say it, just so we can get it out, because some of you guys just want it right away. The number one thing you can never do, and sometimes some men slip up and do this and still want to consider themselves a high value man, is beg, or you can put it together, because some guys get to this point, beg or buy pussy. Let me say it again. Say it with me. Beg or buy pussy. Okay, I don't want to say the full word, but you guys know I'm talking about kitty. And you know YouTube policies and stuff, so we can't say certain words, certain, okay. I hope you guys know. If you don't, just YouTube policies, guidelines. Okay, leave it at that. So now back to what I was saying. If you guys are gonna be a high value man, how do you expect a woman to go ahead and look at a man and feel like, oh, this guy is high value and still gonna be high value because he's buying this off of me? Y'all gotta understand that women put a price on their kitty. And if that's gonna be a money check that's a high price, that means, yes, women are expecting you to have a fat paycheck, a fat pocket. So ultimately, you guys see it all the time in the modern day where women will go ahead and make sure, or not, let me not make sure, but try to get this man that has the pockets, has this check, because they feel like this is the money. The value is the kitty. And y'all know it holds a lot of power. I'm not just saying that. You guys know maybe about your ex. Hey, no shade, but fellas, y'all been there. There was probably a girl that got a good hold on you guys. And so now back to what I was saying, how it has this hold, how it has value like that, the kitty. What's happening is a lot of you fellas saying it's okay, and there's an acceptance, okay, to you going ahead and buying it or begging for it, or the one time, or this one woman. No, 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 no. All you're doing is putting an excuse in front of what you want, and that is the kitty. And so high value men out here, they consider themselves that because they know they never bring themselves to that low place. Because that means you look at yourself as unworthy to get it, to get that kitty. Is that how you guys feel about yourself? Let's have a serious conversation. Tea time with Bosana. No, therapy time with Bosana. I'm playing. Actually, I'm not. What is this for you guys? Honestly, though. Therapeutic? No, I'm joking. But seriously, you guys, what is it for you guys? You got to ask yourself, or you got to understand why you're doing certain things, and then stop making reasons. Stop trying to justify why it's okay for you to go and keep begging. And you guys, it's not just literally. Yes, I talk about, yes, kitty, and that is the powerful thing. But sometimes the step before that can just be you being a little bit thirsty. You being a little bit thirsty turns into needing a gallon of water. Once you need that gallon of water, boom, what happens to a lot of you fellas? Now you guys are thirsty as heck, drowning in an ocean, let me say a puddle of your own tears, wanting her back. And so, boom, what do you want next? You're going to obviously want the kitty. Imagine if she comes back into your life and then treats you as you expected or wanted, or not expected. You guys expected to treat you not so great, but sometimes you guys lie to yourself. So she comes back and not treats you the way you want to be treated, let's say, and you guys go ahead and still say I love you and everything. Or, my bad, I really messed up right there. When she comes back into your life, let's take it like this. Comes back into your life, does as you said. You guys are just going to want more from her. And so it started with just a little obsession, a little just craving her, a little desire, a little lust. And boom, it turned into let's get in the bedroom. And then you are getting played and teased around. She's opening them legs and shutting it close, so close to your face. Like, you know, you can smell that. You can smell it. And I'm not trying to, make it sound disturbing or, disgusting. But it's the facts. Like, I'm talking about the teasing, right? When you guys get to a point where you want a woman so bad or you're so desperate. And so this lust and desire grows so much. And as it grows even bigger, you're in a state of mind, where, oh my gosh, oh, I can't. You just want more. She just every second, and you get so obsessed with the image, the body, the looks, the ass, fat. Oh my gosh, just want to squeeze. So you got to understand that you're battling with so many different emotions from the second you see that gorgeous woman you want, that beautiful woman, to the end, because you're going to be going ahead and, what can I say, making wrong decisions, such as wanting that kitty so bad. You got to understand that little crush that you have, a woman can grow it for you. And they do it by their looks. Their looks can easily have charm. You guys just get so memorized by her. So gorgeous, so fine, right? She could just give you the and you guys are just like, oh, how much a night? And obviously you guys are not really saying that, but these girls are thinking like this because that's how they think when they know men get with them for that ultimately. And y'all got to get like this. Every woman has one. I have a JJ. Every woman will have maybe most times a man, let's say, that's going to be interested or just wants a kitty. It's just going to be like that. So because women have that type of hold coming across different men, they decide which men can hold or have a piece of it. You guys don't. And then the guys that don't have that, which is a lot of simps, a lot of guys that will maybe say that they're high value, but keep slipping up and making excuses, will go ahead and being the guy that's caught in that list of never getting her, but yet, if she gives you a time of the day after, disrespecting you, it doesn't matter. You're going to be there kissing her ass. Matter of fact, you're going to be doing more than kissing her ass. You're going to maybe just be eating. Not the ass, but yes. You guys might just get to that point because in all reality, y'all got to get that. Y'all are trapping yourself as well if you're going along with what they're doing. You get set up, you have the mind games. But as an alpha male, most times you should be able to keep yourself in check. So don't put yourself in situations where you're setting yourself up. And when you're setting yourself up, what's going to happen? You're going to not be a high value man no longer. And so let's go ahead and wrap up this video to say, I'm going to add maybe 2-3 more minutes. But I want to say that a lot of you fellas are starting to lie to yourselves and believing that your actions, or just because, you know, you've been alpha this whole time, or doing these high value things that, or you can even say sigma, doesn't matter, because you can identify yourself as a sigma man. So ultimately you guys are feeling like this is who you are. But in all reality, the results are not adding up. Not only in your dating life, but it's not adding up in your success life. Now, it could be different for some of you guys, because some alpha, and sorry, this is just for my lip gloss. I know it's gross, but what can I do? I'm talking and I gotta find a solution. So I want to go back to wrapping it up, you guys, and say that you guys are honestly like lying to yourself a lot of times, and some alphas are kind of just saying it's fine, and even some guys that are really high value men out here will slip up and still will make excuses. No, if you're simping, you're simping. If you're weak, you're weak. If you're deeply in love, you're deep in love. If you can't handle her, you can't handle her. If you're gonna be kissing her ass and her booty cheeks, just say that, okay? And I mean that, and I mean that because a lot of you guys can't be honest. First step is being honest that you love this girl, and you need to figure out how to get your emotions checked and stop thinking with your heart and think with your dang mind, you know? And then a lot of times you guys are thinking with your wiener, with whatever you got down there. No, you don't want to be doing that, fellas, because you got the kitty and then you got money. And what's that going to add? Take kitty plus your money equals this woman using you at the end. You wanting just your money equals you being only valuable for your money. So I'm really just trying to say is that nowadays you guys are buying what you want, and what you want is obviously going to lead, and is going to be that kitty, that JJ, whatever. Most times we just know what it is, what it leads back to. But it's just the desperation and the moments where you guys are trapped into this lust, or that strong desire of wanting that woman. And you guys can never ever do that as a high value man. I know sometimes you will slip up, but you have to understand, if you're slipping up over and over with the same woman, that's a bigger problem. Ooh, I got something in my eye. Okay, sorry. If you're slipping up with the same woman, that's a bigger problem. And then, of course, if you're going out into the dating world and you're still going to slip up the same way with another girl, fellas, come on. You got to do better than that, okay? So I want to just say, and, you know, I really got something in my eye right now. I don't really know what it is. You know, it just kind of itches. But I just really want to say, for every guy out here, y'all got to understand that your value is in your control. And if you are slipping up in moments, it takes for you to bounce off of that and be better and do better. If you keep moving around as if I am this guy, or I feel so strongly, then you're just going to end up lying to yourself and believe in this fairy tale of you are this actual type of guy, which is not the case. And so you guys got to understand that when a woman that you want, or the woman that has that control because she has that kitty and that has power, that woman that you will want, or you might have wanted in the past, you got to get it. If you fall in those traps, you do those simp things, you go ahead and want that because you can't handle yourself, you're not going to be looked at just the way you feel like you were before. You're not going to have that same value. You're not going to be high value anymore. So if the control is in your court and you fellas have full control to bring value into your life, and then you slipped up a few times, we're human. It's going to happen, right? But the goal is to get it to the least at the end of the day. So when you slip up, you got to learn from your mistakes. And that's why I was also saying, right, you got to have ownership. You got to know why you did something and why you shouldn't have, and that you actually did it, of course, and understand it and believe it. And, you know, stop running away from the truth and actually own up to it and say that, okay, I was wrong for that. I was a huge ass simp. I was desperate for I was willing to do whatever. I was going to do all these types of crazy things to her, right? There could be so many multiple things, you guys, that you guys are maybe every day doing. It could be maybe you're opening doors for random girls in the streets that you feel like, oh, you have a chance with, or they might have gave you a sign, but you took it completely the wrong way because you had a nicer girl, a much nicer girl when, you know, you were living in a nicer city. I don't know, we could say that. Or when you, I don't know, just met, you just came across that type of girl, right? You can't take the same girls and try to do different things, the same girls. You got to know, fellas. Know your value, know how to act, and then know when the time is, know when to do certain things. And that's always going to have you in check and you in line and keep you where you need to be as that high value alpha male that a lot of you fellas are trying to be, okay? Or let's say you guys already are, but you're trying to stay at. All right, so that is it for this video. I really hope it was helpful, and if it was, please give this video a big thumbs up, and you guys will see me in my next video. Bye, you guys.